We're doing a presentation today on why sports should be allowed. There are many reasons why sports should be allowed, but just a gist is because the sports that we have are not really convenient. Like we have golf and we have cross country, and you can't really attend the events on here. And also, those sports don't really get us involved. So the conclusion is the we're trying to say is we want sports. We want sports. We want them. We want them now.
So Xavier, what do we need to address to get sports on deck?
Australia has only two sports. It's track and golf. Like, nobody wants to play track or golf because it's not even the main sport. The main sport is baseball, football, and basketball. If you don't got that, then I don't know.
Seth, why does sports need to be addressed in the community college level?
Well, I'd say it needs to be addressed because, like Rob Jenkins said in an article that I read, that it puts the community in the college. Like it brings parents from other places, it brings other students, and it it brings the whole community involved. Like for instance, if we had a football game, even though that's kind of far-fetched from right now, you'd have athletes from other schools, you'd have scouts, you'd have promotions, and I just think that initiating sports could really boost our rankings and our influence as a community college. So, Aaron, what would a greater variety of sports at Australia mean to you?
Well, I think that a lot of people don't have an outlet on this campus for sports. You know, and you go to these colleges like GCC and a lot of the major universities, and they have all these sports. So I think that if we had more things like football, soccer, and baseball, that a lot more people want to come to this school and ultimately bring a greater variety of people to get to know.
So, hey Ryan, how can sports at EMCC make life better?
I think it would get the students more involved. I think they would actually care more about the school, a lot more pride. I mean, I know a lot of people at GCC, they love their football team, they have a good football team, so I think it would get the campus involved, the whole sense of community.
So Kyle, how did sports at ASU impact your college life?
Okay. Well, thinking back to when I went to ASU, we had a lot of fun times. Me and my friends, when we went to football games a lot, every now and then basketball games, and I think it was good for the university as a whole because it just gave people a time to kind of get together and have a lot of fun, and it really is a rowdy atmosphere. But I mean that aside, it really is a good thing for the school in terms of you get everyone together, you have a common cause, support, builds school spirit. Because one of the best things about it is, everyone there loves ASU, and I mean I'm sure it's the same for any other school. You love your school, and without that, if you don't have that, you don't have a lot of school pride, a lot of school spirit, and so I think that's one of the biggest benefits is just building that community and knowing that they actually love the school that they go to. That they're not just there for class, but that it's more of a community to them. So that was big for me.
What we're talking about is how it benefits the school. Reason one is there's an article by Rob Jenkins, and he was saying that students who were not even planning to enroll in their college were enrolling because of their history of success. Like their school was really good for a certain sport, and schools or students from across the nation would actually come to enroll because of their history of success. And how that applies to us is if we have a good football team, a good wrestling team, good volleyball, whatever that may be, we could have students from across the nation, across the globe, who could actually apply to our school if we make sports a priority. So reason two is how it could benefit the school is it can serve as a promotion. Like if you look at GCU, it has a new stadium that does like MMA stuff. It has music, like it has concerts in there. So how that fits us is if we have like sporting events, if we have events like football, we can use our football events as a promotion for the school. Like at GCU, if you go into their arena, their whole stadium is fit towards promoting the school. They have like advertisement like enroll in our college. like every concert, like I went to a concert of theirs the first time it opened, and they just like the first thing they said was like, oh, we have scholarships, we have this and we have that. So our school can serve as a promotion for the school. I mean, our sports can serve as a promotion for the school, and that's how it can benefit us. Okay, we realized that starting sports at Stray Mountain College in the next 5 years is it's a big task. Like a football team, it's very unreasonable to say by next year we'll have a football team. So our solution is more of an encouragement, because we see that as Estrella, you are already starting with cross country and you're starting with golf. So our solution is more of an encouragement, because it's not an easy fix. Because we realize if we were to start a baseball team, we'd have to have athletic trainers, we'd have to hire people to maintain the field. So our solution is some ideas that can get you started in the right way. So our first solution is, well, first we want to start out with the cost. Our first solution is to start out with a sport that's cost effective, like volleyball. So in an EADA survey by the federal government, it's around $25,000 a year to maintain a volleyball team. And some ideas, so some ways that we can be creative, is to first get the student body involved, have flyers everywhere promoting volleyball and how it can influence our school. We can have booths all around here, and also, since there's 13,000 students that go here, a creative idea is to have like promotions saying that if each student gave $20, we would have enough to maintain a volleyball team. Even though realistically that's just 1 year, I mean, but that's just an idea. Another way is to have corporate sponsors, to have school or event or companies like Filiberto's. We can have local businesses like Italian restaurants who can support us financially if we promote them on our field. So this is more just creative things that we can do.
My final thoughts are that a school with sports brings athletes more attractive, because like it's not all about studies and everything else. It's like you go to school and then like after school you can do your athletic stuff, what you want to do. Coming from me, it's different because I love sports, so I might have a different view of stuff, but that's what I think about it.
My final thoughts are that if you're looking into a sport, you're looking into a sport that you want to like go and see, that gets the people going. Like basketball, football, that's my favorite sport. So I try to look everywhere in colleges, even my future college, if I'm not going to be attending here anymore, like ASU. And I'm just like.
My final thoughts is that I like a school with sports. Like for my bachelor's, I'm either thinking of GCC or ACU. When I look at a college, I look, what kind of sports do they have? What's their student life? And when I look at GCU and ACU, I see that GCU has more sports. So me as a student, I'm probably going to roll over there because of their sports. And how this relates to you is that a student just like me can come to Estrella compared to, let's say, a rival community college. So, I mean, if we invest in sports, I believe that more students will enroll as a result.